Hello everyone, it's Xavier Vargas here, Realtor in Dominican Republic, and today I'm going to talk to you about the 10 steps that you need to follow in order to invest in Dominican Republic in pre-construction or blueprints process. Step number 1, you need to contact a real estate agent to help you in the process. Why you want to contact a real estate agent? If it is possible that even you can do it by yourself. If you investigate on the internet information of any kind of project or any kind of developer that you want to work with. But a real estate agent don't want to sell you the product. The real estate agent, what he wants to do is to show you the options on the market. If you go, for example, directly to one developer, the developer is only going to focus to show their project, their product, even if you don't have the necessity to invest in one of those. But when you work with an agent, is the one that I could recommend, because you have a variety of developer and options. Even the agents, what they do is to filter those developers that have everything in order, what is best for you to work with. For example, in the level of administration, if they deliver the projects on time, if the permits that they have are in order, to work with, and if it is trust. The trust is everything in this business. We work with developers that have a trajectory in Dominican Republic and are residents here. We know the owners. So there is a series of steps that can work better for you if you work with an agent, because they know who is working behind the scenes. Sometimes you see a project and wow, this project is pretty good, I like it, but don't know what is behind it, right? There is some project that have those kind of issues because people don't filter that information. Also, the agent have the knowledge of the location and the best location that you can invest according to how it is growing and what are the future plans for those locations overall. If there is a marketplace that is going to be built at the same time of the project, you may have the knowledge of the project itself, but not what is going to be built around it. So that is very important in order to take the best decision to invest in one of these projects. The second step is the presentation of the proposals that you would like. Sometimes we only want to sell one product to you because we think that that is the best option that you can get according to the details that you provide to us. This information is taking into consideration a number of things, like which is the developer, this is the best price for what it offers, if it offers most that the ones that are in the surrounding areas. For example, some of those have the same price, one have a jacuzzi, that is a huge plus for the unit, and others don't have those kind of facilities. Even some projects, not in the general description it says, but some of this project comes fully furnished or comes with a white line. The next step should be to do a filter. You do a filter of those proposals that you like and discard the ones that you don't like. And also it's good to, if you don't like any of those, it's good to communicate to your agent why you don't like those proposals. When you say that to the agent, what he's going to do is then is going to do another filter of the unit and going to be more certain at the next time that he offers you one of those proposals. In order to filter these proposals, it's good for you to have the knowledge that in pre-construction it's going to be necessary to pay around 50 to 60% at the current market of the unit. There is extraordinary cases and exception that you only need to pay the 30% or the 40%, that's for sure. But depending on the unit, usually if we go, for example, to the sector of Punta Cana, right now in Punta Cana it's very difficult to find something below 50% that you need to advance during the construction progress of the project. So in order to have the knowledge of every proposal that you're going to see on the market and every proposal that the agent is going to send to you, usually you need in advance around 40 to 60% of the total value of the unit. What this mean? This means that at the time that you sign the contract, after that period of time, until the delivery of the unit, you need to advance to the developers around half of the unit price. After that is in order, part of the filter 2 is the first step. What you need to do is to filter the option at a legal level. You're going to filter those options. You're going to get the plan floors. You're going to get the unit location inside of the project, the master plan, the view, the kind of view that is going to have the unit, the level of the unit, and those. To give you a little tip, those are the ways that unit can change the price. Model of the contract too. That is one of the major documents that you need to request to your agent. Model of the contract. What are you signing? What are the penalties? What is going to be the rules of the game? What follows is the blockade of the unit. In order to blockade a unit, we are going to need an ID, meaning a passport, to block the unit. With the passport, we can block the unit for a period of time of around 24 hours in order to give the time to the client to do the reservation. Some knowledge about the wire transfer. I would suggest always to do direct transaction wire international transfer to the developer, directly to the developer, not cash or anything else. That is the more secure option that you're going to have to do every payment that the developer requests from you to advance the percentage during the construction process. Only for the reservation, we have some projects that offer that you can pay that with a credit card. After the reservation is done, the sixth step is to fill the forms. When you fill the forms, it's for the developers to get to know you. You're going to sign it, of course, and fill it with your personal information, where do you live, the full name, your emails, bank reference, commercial reference, even a familiar reference in some cases, your telephone number, of course, your income and expenses. All the information is in order to the developer to do a filter of the client that are investing inside of the project. If everything is good, everything continues pretty well. After the form, we have more documents that need to be delivered to the developers. It's going to be the normal procedure, is the taxes and the last report, the bank statements of the last 3 months, your ID, in this case, if you're a foreigner, is going to be a passport, and work letter or proof of income. A proof of income can also be if you have your own company. That is no problem. You only need a certification that you are the owner of that company. If you are buying with at the company's name, you can do it. You can do it too. But every information that you need to deliver needs to be according to the company that you are buying, the taxes and the bank statements. And more important is the W-9. You may wonder why they need a W-9. That is the document requested by the government institution about the laundering of money. So that is the official certification for foreigners that indicates from where the funds comes from. The step number 7 is the realization of the contract. We are going to do the contract with all the information. After it's reviewed, all the information that you sent to the developer, you are going to review it, print, depending if the project have a fiduciary or if not, it's going to be 3 or 4 originals, meaning that it's going to be needed to print, in the case that don't have the fiduciary, 3 originals. One is for you, another one for the developers, and the other one is for the legal team, meaning the notary. Okay. After that, you're going to print it, sign it, and send it to us by courier or come personally to sign the documents. That can also be an option if you want to work remotely, or if not, we are open to work any way that is considered. For this pre-construction contract, yes, you can do it remotely, but not for the final one. For the final, when the unit is delivered to you, that one can be signed remotely. You need to come here in order to sign. Number 8 is pretty simple. You only need to follow the payment plan, and during the construction process, progress of the unit, and during the development of the project, need to follow the payment plan. For every payment that you send to the developer, is going to be needed a voucher. With that voucher, we request the receipt of your payment. With the receipt of your payment and also the statement account of the unit, we are going to follow and track the transaction that you do. Number 9 is that before around 1 to 3 months before the delivery of your unit, meaning if, for example, it's for December 2023, you are going to get a notification around November, from November to September of the same year, 2023 in this case, to give you a notification about that for you to request a loan. They are going to put you in contact with one of the bank agents that the developer work with, but you can do it with any bank agent or bank entity in Dominican Republic. And that is no problem. It's only a letter that the developer is going to meet and is going to send to the bank that you want to work with. As agents, we only do recommendation. What we do is we put you in contact with different bank entities in order for you to get the best deal on your loan. I'm going to give you a note. As we work with the lawyers, firms here in Dominican Republic, we have us as agents. What we do is that we filter the information that every developer have about the project to a legal level. We do that filter ourselves, but if you want to do it with an individual agent that you pay a fee for, right, that you contract, you can do it. That is no problem. In order to do so, what I would recommend is that go with one of the major firms, as we have. I have worked with Gustavo Arrieta. Is very serious about how they work, and I'm going to give you like a personal opinion about how it is going. They are going to corroborate the unit, the project, and going to filter all the information that we have already filtered, but it's very good to have it secure again. So yes, I would recommend, if you are not secure about or filter of those projects, you can do it with a lawyer. That is no issue. Some lawyers are going to try to take advantage for you. That is why we work with entities that may have a higher fee, but can secure that they are going to do the work. They are really going to review the info that we provide to them and the developers provide to them. So those are my final thoughts about the 10 steps in order to get a unit pre-construction here in Dominican Republic. If you're a foreigners, if you're a residents, that is going to be for another video, but that's it. Take care and bye-bye.